You're not just getting older. You're not naturally losing your edge. And you are not destined to be weak. Your endocrine system is suffocating. That's why you have no drive. That's why the belly fat won't budge, no matter how little you eat. That's why you know exactly what you need to do in your business and your relationship, but you just don't do it. You think you have a discipline problem. You don't. You have a biological signal failure. Here is the truth most men never hear. Testosterone isn't just about muscle or libido. It is the chemical driver of effort. And yours is being systematically suppressed by your modern environment. Let me describe your day. You wake up tired. You need caffeine to feel human. You sit in a chair for 8 hours. You eat something quick. You get home, drained, and sit again. You look at a screen until you pass out. This cycle is a castration machine. Most men think testosterone drops are an inevitable part of aging. That is a lie. While levels do decline slightly after 30, the rapid crash we see in men over 40 today is not normal aging. It is environmental toxicity. We are going to fix the inputs. We are going to look at the 3 pillars that are currently destroying your hormone profile: nutritional deficiencies, metabolic stress, and the wrong type of movement. You're not going to hack this with a pill. You're going to rebuild the system. Here is where most men make it worse. They get a little older, they get a little softer, and they get scared. They listen to outdated advice. They cut red meat. They cut eggs. They go low fat. This is biological suicide. Here is the chemistry. Testosterone is a steroid hormone. It is made from cholesterol. If you starve your body of dietary cholesterol and healthy saturated fats, you are removing the raw building blocks required to manufacture masculinity. You cannot build a house without bricks. You cannot build testosterone without fat. When you switch to a low-fat, high-processed diet, 2 things happen. First, your raw material supply vanishes. Second, your insulin spikes. Chronically high insulin is the enemy of testosterone. When insulin is high, SHBG, sex hormone binding globulin, goes haywire and your usable free testosterone plummets. You need to stop eating like a bird and start eating like a predator. The fix: stop fearing the egg yolk. It contains the cholesterol and the micronutrients your testes need. Eat red meat. It provides the zinc and B vitamins crucial for synthesis. Eliminate the seed oils. They drive systemic inflammation, and inflammation shuts down hormone production. That's not a diet. That's providing the necessary resources for your body to function. You might think that spare tire around your waist is just cosmetic. It's not. It is an active parasitic organ. Visceral fat, the hard fat behind your abdominal wall, contains an enzyme called aromatase. Aromatase has one job. It takes your hard-earned testosterone and converts it into estrogen. Read that again. The more belly fat you have, the more your body actively steals your manhood and turns it into the female hormone. That's why you feel emotional. That's why you have man boobs. That's why you have zero drive. Your own body is working against you. And here is the kicker. Estrogen signals your body to store more fat. It is a death spiral. You also need to look at what you're drinking. Alcohol is not just empty calories. It is a testicular toxin. It increases the conversion of testosterone to estrogen and disrupts your sleep architecture. If you are serious about fixing this, the nightly beer has to go. The fix: you have to lose the gut. Not for vanity, for biochemistry. Prioritize protein at every meal. Create a caloric deficit without starving yourself of nutrients. Minimize alcohol and plastics. Plastics contain xenoestrogens that mimic estrogen in the body. Don't drink hot liquid out of plastic cups. This is not hard. Painful, yes, but necessary. This is the mistake I see every day. A man hits 45, realizes he's out of shape, and decides to get fit. So what does he do? He starts jogging. He does 45 minutes of steady-state cardio. He eats a salad. He is destroying his testosterone. Chronic, medium-intensity cardio raises cortisol. Cortisol is the stress hormone. Cortisol and testosterone have an inverse relationship. When cortisol goes up, testosterone goes down. It's a seesaw. You cannot have both high. Your body doesn't care about burning calories. Your body cares about adaptation. To trigger a testosterone response, you need to present your body with a threat that requires strength to survive. You need intensity. The protocol: lift heavy objects. You need compound movements, squats, deadlifts, overhead presses. These recruit the maximum amount of muscle fiber and signal the endocrine system to upgrade. Sprint: if you do cardio, do it fast. High intensity. Interval training. HIIT. Sprints signal to the body that you need to be explosive and powerful. Rest. Don't train every day. Growth happens in the recovery. Stop jogging your way to low T. Lift heavy. Rest hard. You think you can survive on 5 hours of sleep. You think, I'll sleep when I'm dead. If you keep sleeping 5 hours a night, that day will come sooner than you think, and you will live the rest of your life as a shell. Here is the data. Men who sleep 5 hours a night have testosterone levels of men 10 years their senior. Testosterone is not produced while you are at the gym. It is not produced while you are working. It is produced during REM and deep sleep. If you cut your sleep, you cut your production. It is that simple. And stress? Stress is the ultimate T-killer. Remember the cortisol seesaw? Modern life is designed to keep you chronically stressed. Financial pressure, family pressure, news cycles. This keeps your cortisol permanently elevated, which keeps your testosterone permanently suppressed. The fix: 7 or 8 hours, non-negotiable. Magnesium. Most men are deficient. Taking magnesium before bed lowers cortisol and aids deep sleep. Ashwagandha. If you are high stress, this root extract has been shown in studies to significantly lower cortisol and improve testosterone levels in stressed men. Most supplements are garbage, but there are a few that fill the gaps modern life creates. Vitamin D. It's actually a pro-hormone. If you work indoors, you are deficient. Supplementing with 3,000 to 5,000 IU can restore levels. Zinc. Essential for production. Oysters are the best source, but a supplement works if your diet is lacking. Boron. Can help lower SHBG, freeing up more testosterone to be used by the body. Do not rely on these to fix a broken lifestyle. They are the mortar, not the bricks. You're not old. You are toxic. You are stressed, and you are malnourished. Your body wants to be strong. It is waiting for the right signal. Eat the fat, lift the weight, sleep the hours. You're not broken. Your lifestyle is, and now you know how to fix it.